You mentioned apps, sorry, Ish, and that's actually the next kind of topic I wanted to discuss, because obviously now there's been a whole explosion of apps in London. It's not just Uber anymore, you've got your Kapten, your ViaVans, your Brunels, your Green Tomatoes, etc., etc. Do you guys stick to just one app? This is a question for both of you. Or do you kind of pick and choose depending on promotions that there might be on a Friday night or on a weekend, or you trial them and go back to them? Or how does it work for you guys? How do you make it work for you guys?
As a full-time driver, at the moment, the Uber app is still technically the best as a functioning app. And also you do tend to get the best work from Uber. But you can't have that only, because in the past, the app does try and level everyone out, but now we've got other apps around. There's less of that going on. But when one app gets quiet, you turn the other app on. And I've always said you should at least have two apps on, whatever app you choose. But you should always have one app and a backup app. When you take a job off an app, you get to the end of the destination, you turn the other app on, and then whoever gives you a job first, then go on. And also take mind of the promotions that are going out there. I hear guys that get the hump with some apps and they delete them. That's just crazy, because you're missing out on promotions. I do ViaVan very rarely, from time to time, but
yeah, I remember seeing videos about that.
A couple of weeks ago, they text me. It was 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Log on before 3 p.m. and we'll double your bonus to £80. That's £10 per job for 8 trips. I jumped on it straight away. So if I had deleted the app because I didn't like it or whatever, you're just missing out on promotions like that. So you got to keep your toe in all the apps. Choose one app that you prefer, and always have another app. I mean, some people will say it's dangerous to have 2 or 3 apps. I mean, you shouldn't have 3 apps running all at the same time, but at least have 2 apps running at the same time. If you've got a modern phone, then you should be able to do it easily, and legally. When you're driving along the road, it is legal for you to touch your phone if it's in its cradle. I hear people all the time on my YouTube channel, you're touching your phone. Yeah, well, it's not illegal. It's only illegal if you're got the phone out of the cradle and driving along.
Yeah. So the moral of the story is keep your options open, really.
Yeah, most definitely. And there's times or days, I suppose we'll get onto it later, but there's so many factors, and you can't just say to someone, go do this and you'll earn £2,000 a week. It's just not possible. There's so many factors, and it could probably be here all day.
Is that something for you, Giggo?
Yeah, just to follow on from what Cabby was saying, always have a selection of apps available to you. Don't just rely on one source of income. You're self-employed, so be self-employed.
Good point.
And make your own mind up. All of these apps, Uber inclusive, they're running promotions all the time. So what you typically find as a private hire driver is in peak times, like during the morning rush hour, evening rush hour, they're running promotions to keep you on their app throughout the busy peak time periods. Now you just pick and choose what you want to do. Whoever's offering you the most money. Sometimes I might be with Uber, with Bolt, Kapten, ViaVan. So I mix them up. I'm not loyal, I have to say.
Personal favourites out of interest?
Yeah. Sorry, my favourites.
Yeah, top 1, 2, 3. Go. If you want to reveal that, they might be listening.
My top 3 my top 2 in no particular order are going to be Bolt and Uber. Although I do a fair bit of Kapten. There is some controversy about fixed fares, but the work is there, and typically what I find when I do some work with Kapten, the jobs that I do to get into the bonus rounds, they're really short jobs. I actually went out today in the morning and I did 3 qualifying jobs in literally about 40 minutes, and then I was in the bonus rounds thereafter. So it can work out really well.